Before starting my career, I wanted to join GIA. That's the answer to your question. That very important. And I said in starting the foundation, they are all fortunate to have GIA's foundation. So once the foundation is strong, I'm a very strong believer that if the foundation is strong, if budget permits, you can have 5 floors, if budget permits, you can have 10 floors, if budget permits, 20 floors. But its foundation is weak. So the foundation is fantastic. So formal education is needed, needed, and needed. There is no second thought. There is no second thought. But we as Kaamya are a strong believer that any jewelry will not be only with diamond. So that makes it like a white pant, white shirt, white tie, and white coat to me. So gemstones play a very important role in Hindu mythology, whatever I've studied. There are 84 Ratna, 84 Ratna bolte hain hum log, 84 Ratna. Unfortunately, in India, there might be only 2-3 gentlemen who can give us the knowledge of 84 Ratnas. Very interesting subject to know because precious 9 Navratna we know, but there are so beautiful gemstones that we don't know. And we would love all of you to use that gemstones with a good jewelry in your coming future and make a very interesting milestone. And I hope your dream comes true in every subject, whatever you've done, whatever you want to perceive, whatever you want to, you have thought, how many of you are going to give support to your family business, or you're going to start new lines. My best wishes for all of you. In my whole 30 years of career, I have not used 5% of minus 2. You understand what is 5% of minus 2? I can't design that. 2 D to G ratio is very important from the day I am in the jewelry industry because that directly hampers the balance sheet. Point what you asked. It's today's gold price. If gold content is more and the diamond content is less, I'm going to make profit or loss? Loss. So, and third point, when I say that, please come here and see. Whenever I play with gemstones and see to it, the cost is divided into one third, and one third. So one third of gold, one third of gemstone, and one third of that. Gold takes the labor part. Gold and labor should be around one third, but it doesn't become one third now. It will become 40, 42, 43% because of gold going high. But rest 60 will be divided definitely with diamond and gemstone. So the profit margin, when we design, when I think about playing this example, this London Blue Topaz, people have lost trust from the industry.
Right.
Try and gain the trust from the industry. So at my place, purchase is done by me, sale is not done by me.
Okay.
We set the system. Then if I like the stone, which is I can 1 lakh का stone 10 lakh में बेच सकता हूँ, but it doesn't happen that way. If I have bought it cheap, it will go, the advantage will go to the buyer.
Yeah.
So we need to become transparent on that subject.
Yes.
You give good quality, you give good quality gemstones at reasonable price. The market is yours.
Jinesh Mehta, who is basically going to give us a very good insight about the gem and jewelry industry. Just to give you, I think we are very fortunate enough to have him on our ceremony, and we will be really, he is definitely going to touch many lives who are getting into the gem and jewelry industry and to understand the perspective how the gem and jewelry industry has been working. And a very important thing to talk about Mr. Jinesh Mehta is he has been awarded yesterday itself by GIA India for his passion of design, creativity, love of gemstones, and his legacy for fine jewelry, craftsmanship, and design passion. We all welcome Mr. Jinesh Mehta. Thank you very much for being here. We are very honored to have you.
I will put it this way, she's been very humble. Is kindly minus 60-70% what she said. And it's a great honor to be here for me. To have such a nice young guru who's given their best to start a new career. I would only say this that GIA, I don't need to say much about it, but fortunately, you all are so fortunate to have the world's renowned institute to make your foundation strong. And at our time when I was in, this was one of my biggest dreams. But let me be very honest, I could not afford at that time. So whatever you've got as a foundation, it's all in your hand. With your hard work and dedication, you can make 10 floors, 20 floors, 30 floors. All depends on you. They have given you the best. And the foundation is very important. Yeah, and about the jewelry making, I think Gigi, I would love to know some technicals from you because I have not learned anything on the precise education line. But we as Kaamya are a strong believer that any jewelry will not be only with diamond. So that makes it like a white pant, white shirt, white tie, and white coat to me. So gemstones play a very important role in Hindu mythology, whatever I've studied. There are 84 Ratna, 84 Ratna bolte hain hum log, 84 Ratna. Unfortunately, in India, there might be only 2-3 gentlemen who can give us the knowledge of 84 Ratnas. And it's a very, very interesting subject to know because precious 9 Navratna we know, but there are so beautiful gemstones that we don't know. And we would love all of you to use that gemstones, the good jewelry, in your coming future and make a very interesting milestone. And I hope your dream comes true in every subject, whatever you've done, whatever you want to perceive, whatever you want to, you have thought, how many of you are going to give support to your family business, or you're going to start new lines. My best wishes for all of you. Thank you very much.
So we have made some presentation where we want you all to guess about the jewelry pieces. That
So, yeah, can I?
yeah.
So there are three earring here. I would like to ask about this piece first. Which kind of, what do you see there? I think, sorry, what stone is this and what setting is this?
Ruby or tourmaline.
Ruby or tourmaline? No.
Maybe garnet.
You know about this piece?
You asked about first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are ruby. Okay, the red ones are ruby, right? Which ones are there?
Culture.
We don't know. We don't have natural pearls.
Let's get on. Then the second piece, I think yeah, the ruby is right and the pearls are right. So pearl if it's more in your zone, I would not say any sense. The second long one,
Diamond, sapphire.
Can be tanzanite.
what was that?
Enamel.
That's a vitreous enamel. That's not sapphire, that's not tanzanite. That's a vitreous enamel which goes in 800-degree. So you know that. And the third one on the white side, what do you feel?
Chalcedony.
Chalcedony? You said chalcedony? No, it is not. No, it's not your word. Oh, you get, I mean, if you can allow it, then the pieces here if you want to show them
Go Akash.
how comfortable you are. You're asking for a stone?
On the basement.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that natural?
It is. I have not seen such a white. The floor is white.
Sir, is it a coral? Is it a coral?
It's not glass.
It is a natural stone.
Or it's calcite marble.
You can pull it down. You can pull it down.
Yes.
But how do you
She made it. She made it. That's white again. For enamel, because for enamel, what you say, you need to have a frame.
Correct.
Or otherwise, it could be a ceramic enamel. How will it hold so much? And if I mean, at Kaamya, we do only vitreous. So how can it have such a big base without a border? Yeah, we've got enamel because we have 3 mm, 4 mm, which holds it. Otherwise, if this goes in such a big piece without a frame, the enamel will not. Anyway, we can go on the second slide, please.
Topaz.
Which one?
Tanzanite.
You're talking about this one.
That's the
glass भी हो सकता है plastic
You may have a look at the here. I don't know, I'm sorry, I'll give you no, it is not. It's not sapphire. It's neither sapphire nor tanzanite. So that's kyanite. The rest everything you guess, right? We can go on the third one, please.
Chevrite.
Which is samurai.
Ring is camera. Yeah, baat hai. Impressed.
Which chapter is that? You can't. Which? We don't have the black one. Yeah, so which emerald of this?
Spots and pots.
That's Colombian emerald and symbolic. Yeah, so Colombian. So I just want to tell you, whoever is interested, all the stones used here in the clearing are all old miners. So these are around 60-70-year-old gemstones. Naturally.
Natural, yes. No heat, no treat.
Next slide.
No, orange one. That's good.
Right. And what the light? The top one? No, it's not.
Jyoti, what is that?
The idiom is
and this unfortunately is okay. These are the Basra pearls. These are the Basra pearls. Unfortunately. Symbolic, no.
Spinel.
No, it's not rubellite, no, it's not garnet.
Zambian.
It is garnet, rhodolite. Rhodolite.
It's peanut with emerald. No, the first one is
Rhodolite.
peanut with emerald. Emerald is right.
Fracture field emerald.
Zambian emerald, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Zambian emerald.
Gold key.
We have a stone. It's not enamel, the blue is not enamel.
What is the blue? Rhodolite.
Thank you very much. That's lapis lazuli.
Oh, lapis lazuli.
May I ask you anything? Nobody is designing part here, but I would like to get some input from the youngster. What inspiration could have this?
Peacock. Fly, butterfly.
Everybody can read it separately, but what I thought about it was Ittargami. The ether bottle. It's a nice knob of and the shape of ether and the shade and the glass of water. What do you think? What diamond do you think? It's not Golgi. It's not even portrait, but you are near. You are quite near. I would love to. You have to look at it.
Just show now.
It's not Golgi. It's not roaster. It's not portrait.
Pie cut.
It's old cut called Mok Classy. Yeah, there's a big stone if anybody is interested to see. There's a big diamond. This is Mok Classy. These are actually old cut. Mok Classy. Actual word. After the Banarasi cut, this was there is a Banarasi. I don't know how many you know. Banarasi cover. Kashi cover. So the ring is of the old diamond, old cut, and the new knob is inspired from that and new cut. So it's not portrait. Portrait is very, very thin. If you are at least 2.5 millimeter of thickness, it's looking like a knob. This is bespokely cut and we are trying to get this patent. So that is mukhlasi. The ring what you are to see is mukhlasi. Actually, the Hindi word was mukh. After studying our Banaras. Then now the generation changed. Mukhlasi. What we call is MOKLS. And the peculiarity of that cut is that that's a motorcycle. Stable is clean. And at that time they used to polish the gadu. That's the beauty of this tool. Alright. You can go somewhere else. Okay. So that's the original old cut. And we were inspired from this cut and we developed this. Can you know? What is this? What do you feel? Pink summer. Pink summer is right one. No, pink summer. Whoever said pink summer. But you have told me what product is this? What do you feel like? Enamel, that's why I'm asking about the product. The fastest. So it is pendant cum ring. You can wear it as a ring and you can wear it as a pendant too. And she was the first one to answer very fast.
Please pay attention.
It is Zambian emerald, everybody said right. And what we are asking here is the combination along the Zambian emerald, Old English cut, and vitreous enamel, which is plicajaw. So this is plicajaw. There is no base. There is one brooch. Do we have the brooch? Yeah, there is one brooch. You can see later if you want. Anybody is interested. So this is a plicajaw enamel, and the basket is made of again Zambian emerald market. So it's a combination of all four elements here. Zambian emerald, everybody could say it's right. There is nothing. There is no rocket science. But here, what we wanted to show you was it's Zambian emerald with Old English get damage. But plicajaw enamel for the basket of Zambian emerald and market. Who's it, Chelsea?
Raise your hand.
Next one, Chelsea, Tony. This one? This?
The black part.
What is that? It is not. The center stone, you can see. I mean, everyone can see. You have a look at it. What's the center stone?
We are keeping this.
Center stone of it's all as like. It's not as like. Have a look at it. Have a piece here. Orange supply.
Sir, open, fire open.
Wow.
This? You have a look at the piece and give it answer. That's a 2 minutes.
She's saying something.
No, it's not Mandarin. But you are close. But it is not.
Mandarin.
It is not from market service. It is not from market service.
It's a spinach. You put spinach.
He said after looking at it, you said, you're right, it's a spinach. Orange spinach. Orange fire is spinach. One of the best things I've ever seen in the last 10 years. It's a new spinach. It's a new spinach. We have one old spinach also. Again, this is old spinach. Very important. Yeah, so you can have compare both. So this is old spinach. This is new spinach. That is Lalani, it's old. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Old spinner are much more expensive. But which is Lalani. That's Lalani. And old spinners are more expensive. Old meaning पूरा. ये सब जो आ रहा है अभी नया spinner from last 4 or 5 years. All of it is
Go to the next one.
again, this is very important. Whoever is doing the designing or anything, this is a vitreous enamel in a whole dome shape. So you can come after the presentation if you have a look. This was one of the most challenging things because of its dome and to maintain the vitreous enamel. You can go on the next screen, please. Sure. And that's a picture of there's no place behind you. Yeah, that's a picture. It's a picture. That's what I would love you or anybody from here to take that legacy ahead.
Can you put a plaster of Paris at
Try it, I would love to. Try it. It took me 7 months to do it here in India.
Oh, it's very difficult. Expensive. Did you find it from the last
Because we couldn't do it. So it's so fine. Filing is after the how can you do filing after the enamel is done?
So usually
Baked. All vitreous enamel is baked. We don't do any of our products or any of the products not here anywhere in the inventory. We don't have wax enamel at all. It's all 800 to 900 degrees. In the beginning also you can see that it's a precious one that yeah, so I would like to show them
Guys, please pay
I'll
attention.
complain to your dad, Prithvi.
it's a movable setup.
all flowers are dangling. In fact, this was my inspiration from Ottoman collection. Ottoman is they used to make beautiful jewelry, silver and big stones, and then it was. I would say this is nothing. Their pieces were technical by 1 month and 1 inches. Big makers. That can the genuineness of whatever I have is that might fetch more prices than the gold and silver. That's the part there. Thank you very much.
Guys, if you have any specific question, anything in your mind, we have our guest. He will be very glad to help out and give you an insight about the industry, which will definitely be like a foundation stone which is being laid when you are going in to the gem and jewelry industry for the first time. Yes, if you have questions, please feel free to ask Mr. Mehta questions.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Just a little leading question to what he asked.
Please go ahead.
We can see how the jewelry industry is, improving and creating new designs every day. How gemstones are getting accepted worldwide, also in India. Mein. So, why did you specifically choose gemstones as a field? Like, why not into diamond or temple or gold or plain gold? Like, or what are the challenges you faced, or how are you marketing your products? Because these are very niche. It's very difficult to actually convince the customer how I onyx hai, how I kyanite hai. Just a little, because if I am a
I will.
unknown person, I did this course thanks to Neetu ma'am. She explained me everything. But what about the commoner? आज मेरी दादी जाएगी, मेरी माँ जाएगी. भाई मेरे को तो रूबी अंकल समझ आता बेटे.
If you go back 20, 25, 30 minutes back, I said Choriashi 84 Ratnas. Why? So unfortunately, what I would say, I would put the answer to your question this way: that as a fraternity, as a jeweler, we have failed in sharing the right knowledge. We only wanted to sell where we make money. One. Two, if customer is willing to pay 20 lakhs rupees for a set, for him to add 5 lakhs rupees is never a problem. So what I have learned, I'm sharing with you. But if you give us the right guidance, share the right knowledge, then that 20% excess for you, example, in your age, if you have a limit of buying a watch for say 60,000 rupees, and if you like 65,000 rupees, will you buy it or not? Why? Because you liked it. Because you know the brand value. Same way, I'm really sorry on this platform I should not say this, but I will take that onus that jewelers have not shared the right aesthetics, right knowledge, right story. We have missed it. I would not say it's an end user's fault, it's our fault. So I'm sharing this with you because all youngsters can take that, correct that protocols of the industry. इतना ही बोलने का, इतना नहीं बोलने का, ज़्यादा समझाने का नहीं. I think that days are gone. I asked you to Google it down. Did I? Why did I ask you? Open it. Have an open debate. Any customer who wants to say 30 lakhs rupees or column, Simon की जगह column देंगे, propose it. Tell them the difference. When they have money, then only they are going to buy 30 lakhs rupees. But it's us who's not shared it right. And I take the honest. Being youngster, I will only request you to take it. If you feel right, correct it and take the industry ahead. Because industry needs clarity, transparency, storytelling. These are the right points what I would say. And that will really make industry. Why did I get the all pieces? There's no, oh, I don't want to show my creativity. I don't want to show my what I'm using. I don't want to show my techniques. You see the spin. It has to be transparent. If you make better than me, the industry is going to get far. But this is what we are missing in industry. So yeah, we will take it ahead. Wish you all good luck. Wish you all the best. Any other question? Please go ahead.
My question
I'm just keeping my fingers so I don't fail.
nothing related to it. I have a question
Please go ahead.
because as you shared your journey from entering into the gem and jewelry industry, how do you find that a formal education in the current scenario in terms of people to acquire that education and then they get into the real world? Because the entire students who are sitting here have this thought in the mind. So I thought maybe on behalf of them, I would like to.
Yeah, so answer is very simple. I told you before starting my career, I wanted to join GIA. That's the answer to your question. That it's very important. And I said in starting the foundation, they are all fortunate to have GIA's foundation. So once the foundation is strong, I'm a very strong believer that if the foundation is strong, if budget permits, you can have 5 floors, if budget permits, you can have 10 floors, if budget permits, 20 floors. But its foundation is weak. So the foundation is fantastic. So formal education is needed, and needed. There is no second thought. There is no second thought. But I would say, along with this formal education, if anyone can have a little practical knowledge together. So for Manav, I was always thinking of having it both the things parallel. One, education, and second, on flow. If both the thing goes, if you can curate something like that, if both the thing goes parallel, you'll be the strongest person in the industry. You'll be the strongest person in the industry. This is my view.
Hi, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
My question is with the rising gold prices, how have you chosen to design differently and how have you adapted to the market?
Fantastic. Good question. Very good question. So, firstly, I would request you after the talk, come here, see the product. 1. 2, I said about the maximum diamond usage. That's what 1980s to 2005 and 2004 DTC said that diamond sale has to be more to all the diamond jewelers. So this diamond jewelry. I don't know. Again and again I say God has been very kind on me. But it is. From day one, in my whole 30 years of career, I have not used 5% of -2. You understand what is 5% of -2? I can't design that. 2, D to G ratio is very important from the day I am in the jewelry industry. Because that directly hampers the balance sheet. The point what you asked, it's today's gold price. If gold content is more and the diamond content is less, are you going to make profit or loss? Loss. So, and third point, when I say that, please come here and see. Whenever I play with gemstones, I see to it, the cost is divided into one third, and one third. So, one third of gold, one third of gemstone, and one third of that. Gold takes the labor part. Gold and labor should be around one third, but it doesn't become one third now. It will become 40, 42, 43% because of gold going high. But rest 60 will be divided definitely with diamond and gemstone. So the profit margin, when we design, when I think about playing this example, this London blue topaz, the topaz is, I have to tell you about the earring. Answer to your question. The London blue topaz is nothing expensive, it's 1100 rupees a carat. So it's a very fine gemstone, very beautiful gemstone. So this was lying with me from last maybe 4, 5, 6 years. But I could not play this with a nice gemstone I got rubellite, which is 3 lakhs rupees a pair. So 4 lakh rupees of gemstones against gold of, in today's price, gold will be nothing more than 1.20. So this is how, right now, we are not right now, from day one, we are focusing on this time. One third, and no -2. And the way it has gone, I would not say, I was not expecting it to go to 150. I was thinking 110, 120, theek hai bhai. So 150 over here now. I am putting my best efforts, understanding the Second World War. That Cartier came with gold jewelry before that, and then the stainless steel jewelry started because of the economic problem. So now we all will have to find out the alternative material to set diamond and gemstone. And yeah, our R&D is on. We are working from last 1 year, but not very successful other than titanium. And titanium has its limitations, so we are not able to make it here. But finding alternative material. To end your question, yeah, R&D is on.
So why not use anything below -2?
I don't like it. And now, other than liking technicals, how much time, money, and effort goes in the software? Because we are very particular about the cost. The cost factor. Two, the bronze, the micro bronze. How much ever you make it final. What will be the -2 diameter? How much? 0.4 to 0.6. And what will be the prong takeaway? The prongs will take away at least 1.10, all 4 prongs. I mean, to me, it looks like more. Tel ki mithai.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon, gentlemen.
Sir, who is your target audience, means customer base? Who is your targeting?
Good question. Definitely not people who's looking for lab-grown diamond comparison with lab-grown diamond. So not that league. And the league above, which they go and buy from auction houses or big jeweler, very well-known big jeweler. In between that, is our target.
तो सर जैसे कि हमारा लास्ट एम है एक तो अपना ब्रांड की इमेज बनाना और पैसा कमाना, तो सर हम सामने वाले को मोटिवेट कैसे करेंगे कि वो हमसे इस जेमस्टोन की ज्वेलरी अपने भाव पे खरीदे? कैसे मोटिवेट?
अपने भाव का डेफिनेशन क्या? आपका पॉइंट आई वुड अंडरस्टैंड दैट कि अपने भाव का डेफिनेशन
जैसे कि जेमस्टोन का कोई भी प्राइस है नहीं, कोई मेरे से पूछेगा कि आपका ये जेमस्टोन किस भाव का, और आपसे पूछेगा वो आपका जेमस्टोन किस भाव का है, सब में डिफरेंस आएगा। और आपसे सर वो आपके ऊपर है ना, आपके ऊपर है, जो आप 10,000 का बेच रहे हो मैं लाख का भी बेच सकता हूँ, और जो मैं लाख का बेच रहा हूँ आप 10 लाख का भी बेच सकते हो।
यही मेरा पॉइंट बोलने का था। आई थिंक भाई साहब को मैंने जो जवाब दिया,
लेकिन
when you want to do, see, people have lost trust from the industry.
Right.
Try and gain the trust from the industry. So at my place, purchase is done by me, sale is not done by me.
Okay.
We've set the system.
Okay.
Even if I like the stone, which is I can 1 lakh का stone में 10 lakh में बेच सकता हूँ, but it doesn't happen that way.
Okay.
If I have bought it cheap, it will go, the advantage will go to the buyer.
Yeah.
So we need to become transparent on that subject.
Yes.
You give good quality gemstones at reasonable price. The market is yours.
Yeah.
One and two. The first question what you say, आपको brand बनाना है, पैसा कमाना है. तो brand बनाने के लिए कितना साल लगेगा? What is your thought process behind it?
30 years. 30 years. सर जैसे कि गोल्ड प्राइस राइज होते जा रहे हैं तो आप इंडस्ट्री में क्या
अभी
चेंजेस
के टाइम पे 30 इयर्स नहीं, अभी के टाइम पे 20 साल 15 साल में ब्रांड बनानी पड़ेगी, नहीं तो पिताजी घर से निकाल देंगे. Any other questions, please?
I'll go back to talking about metals. Do you think platinum is gonna come back in fashion?
Personally, the best metal available on the earth is platinum.
I truly believe that, but there is no resale value that consumers see in that.
So there are 2-3 things that I think PGI will. This is my guesswork, and I feel it should happen. It will happen. PGI will come in retail or giving us little support for buying and selling platinum. And the second challenge in platinum is it's a centrifugal casting. I don't know whether you are in your. So it's a centrifugal casting. It's very expensive, but it's doable. I mean, there's nothing that. And fine gemstone with platinum is wow, just wow.
Because when we look at the jewelry that royal family used to wear, they were all casted in platinum. But because of lightweight jewelry coming into fashion, we lost the whole metal industry.
So there was an era that yellow gold came. They wanted yellow with white in combination. They did not wanted white to white. How we promoted, as I said, the jewelers have to take the onus of ABC and XY. But yes, platinum is fantastic metal to work. Design something with platinum. It has its rarity, it has beauty, it has its beautiful virgin. I mean, grayish tone of that metal, along with Colombian emerald or Zambian emerald or Burma ruby, it's a fantastic combination. And I'm sorry if you're asking me this question. So you know the scale of the platinum which has gone high in last 2-3 months. That's the reason. That's the reason. Because when I entered in industry, platinum was higher than gold. Today, what is the difference? Platinum, yeah, platinum. And other than any alternative material for nice gemstone and nice jewelry, I'm very bullish on platinum. Very bullish. It should be done nicely. It should be. Please.
So, what I see in India is that gold has always been sold as a commodity. Gold ka itna, diamond ka itna, gemstone ka itna. And people have questions. They don't even look at buyback, but वो आदत बन गई है. You know what is the
कौन बनाए?
buyback? It is
हमने बनाई,
हाँ,
ज्वेलरी बनाई.
yeah. So for a designer brand, so I'm working on building my own brand, and to justify the value of gemstone, because even that industry has put this is semi-precious, this is precious, right? And to justify, okay, आपने, for example, I'm wearing a kunzite, right? Now it's not necessary I would be buying it back, right? But the faith of the customer kind of dies if you say this is 20,000, and I don't know whether because kunzite I don't know if because of the usage the color fades or like they drop in it,
Sunlight.
yeah, sunlight and all. So when you started, you must be also in a point where it was very new for the customer and for the industry to to accept gemstones in a way we do, because we know the worth, we know what we are trying to bring is innovative, and market is flooded with gold and diamond and every jewelry shop looks the same. So you're trying to give a different fresh approach, but that mindset is a
Very
barrier.
good question. It's going to be a challenge, and I'll share my challenge. 2011, 12. My first invoice of gemstone was 1,800 rupees. So I started my career by using synthetic. But same day, I decided that this is going to be a year or two, just to test the water. But now, you all are so privileged to have GIA as a foundation. You don't need to do that. I had no education. One. Two, making a brand, he said 30 years. I'm saying in today's time, we should make it in 10 to 15 years. Very good. That actually brands are not made in 20 years.
Yeah.
Very good answer. But we've got social media, we've got all the supports, backbone supports. We should try and encourage in 10, 15 years. I would say take margin, but take as much as margin when you sleep peacefully. One, to make a brand. Two, rather than selling, as you said correctly, that 80% of the shops are gold, diamond, gold, diamond, gold, diamond. Make a different presentation. Give them a story, where the story is coming from. Because nobody wants to invest time in that. Which course did you do here?
GG, right?
How many months?
7.
May I ask you from where you are? Okay. So you are fortunate. There are a few people here must be coming from out of town. Why have they invested their 7 months here? So if they have invested 7 months here, try and share the experience with your customers, to be family, to the family members. Share what are the right gemstones, why, what is the value of gemstones, what is the mining process. Anybody here GG young diamond सिखाया आप लोगों को कि नहीं सिखाया? Young diamond, unmatured diamond. Sorry. So when we used to sort rough, if there is one young diamond which cannot be cut, and if I put it in the grade BS or SI after college, either in 600 rupees of my salary, I have to give treat to the whole office. Why? Because rough diamond, you can put a glass and it will break because it's all unmatured. So out of 10,000 carat, you might get 2 carats, 3 carats of rough diamond in the sort of Australian or site or whatever. Inside it will never used to come, but in Australian fancy color rough, it used to come. So understanding all this thing, why we buy, I mean, I'm a very strong follower and I love old mines gemstone. So I say that Colombia now. Because there is a lot of nice water. People used to keep it in mine for longer time. Today, if somebody from here buys Colombian mine, say I have invested 300 crore rupees, I want result tomorrow itself. Then you will try taking out the gemstone faster. You will not allow them to mature nicely. So oil, the water, why then 80% of new emeralds are with resins? Any answer from you? Why?
Fractures.
Durability.
Resins, I'm asking resins. Why? The GIA certificate. So, and in old gemstones, if anybody has studied, the old gemstones never had resins. That's, as you said correctly, the history, not only history. No resin, no oil. It matches 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Why? Share all these things. It takes 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I had a hard journey. But today you all are blessed. Again, I'm telling you with a fantastic foundation of GIA. 2, social media is second. And 3, Gen Z is very focused. So, all advantages are with you. Focus on what you want to do. I think science will be. But for sure, your question, his question, is straight to the point that India is missing on making a good brand. I wish everyone here take the sides, whatever their likings are, and make it, and make industry strong. Give transparency. Give as much as transparency is needed. So today, if they ask you, I will get 20,000, I will not ask. I had gone through this phase, and then I'm here with all Burma and precious gemstones. I used to answer, I'll just share the one episode. One gentleman came, he was buying 30 lakhs rupees of necklace, 35 lakhs rupees in my left job, so 2014-15. And he said, नहीं पत्थर डालने का है, synthetic डालने का पत्थर का कोई value नहीं है. That day I got a jerk of my life. I said, okay, पत्थर आप लगे डाल देना, मैं नहीं डालूंगा मेरे हाथ से. I have to draw lines somewhere. I don't know why, but I said, okay, पत्थर आप लगे डाल देना, मैं नहीं डालूंगा.
Right.
So we'll have to draw lines somewhere. Let's also the water flow will take you somewhere. And buyback. She asked buyback. You buy Rolex, you buy BMW, you buy Mercedes, whatever you buy. Is there any buyback? Is there any breakup? How many kilos of steel is used and how many kilos of rubber is used? Do you have any breakup? So again, it's us who have made this suit लिया, European का suit लिया. कितना मीटर गया? पूछा किसी ने? Paid money, took it home, start wearing, enjoy it. That doesn't mean you. Firstly, I said let's be transparent. Let's take out profit. Genuine profit that we can sleep easily. Even if the buyback comes, okay, we are buying, okay. Today we are buying all the gemstones back because we are making profit in buying it back. Our journey, I would like to share with everyone that whatever comes back, we are happily buying it back because I know that we are making more money than what I have sold. I think I've covered all the answers. You have any question? You can ask me.
One last.
Please.
Sir, my last question is that what is that one advice that you would give to all of us entering this industry except for transparency? What is that one advice that you would like wholeheartedly give to all of us?
I start with again transparency only. The first point. Second would be gain the trust and from the customer. That will only come when your jewelry, because you are an aspiring new jeweler. When you make some jewelry, the customer is going to take your jewelry and get it valued. That's the Indian side. कोई भी अपना माल लेके गया 10% से ज़्यादा difference नहीं आता. So your purchase has to be very controlled purchase. And so whatever you purchase, you should have that knowledge that you're buying rightly and selling it right. And third, no shortcuts. Hard work, dedication. Write your roadmap of 10 years and then enter the business. Without writing a roadmap, don't enter the business. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? How are you going to close it? You want to make a brand, you want to be a B2B, you want to be a B2C brand, you want to be a bespoke brand, whatever you want to. There's 3 things I would like to share from my experience. Thank you very much. And I was privileged to be here.